Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Oh, hello. Welcome to VR Master League. I'm Palidore once again, and thank you guys for joining up here on Channel 1 with our master match of the evening, Redshift versus Seattle Beholders. So come on, enjoy the fun, vote in the polls. You got a few minutes left in the channel predictions, 11-8 to Redshift currently. But a good, let's see, good distribution, 57 to 43 in the actual points that are being bet. Also another poll there, just because I felt like it, to solve some questions that I had on my own right. I'm liking the results so far, by the way. Mint chocolate winning by a couple. I like this. I'm trying to prove a point to someone, that's all. So, if you will, vote in that poll. Not that I'm trying to influence it one way or the other. But, you know. Mint chocolate's where it's at, in my opinion. Anyway, so I'm Palidore. Welcome to it, guys. We have Redshift and Seattle Beholders again in the Master Division. 1-4 record for the Beholders, 2-2 for Redshift. And yeah, seeing what this one provides here for both these teams, trying to get some more wins on the board. Certainly a lot of familiar talent at this level. For the Beholders, Goran Jr. leading, captaining this team, along with original JDG is here, Aviant, and Chewy Stack. Over on Redshift's side, Zux captaining, along with Caesar, Citizen, Cat, Snoot, and Steel Sky Dever. So here we go. Round one, apparently about to start, so get it going. Enjoy yourselves. After this match, we have Lightbuwlb versus the Bite of 87. in the Diamond Division. So a couple exciting casts for you here. Once more, I'm Palidore. And let's get to it. Here we go. Launch off and picked off. And once again, JDG is here able to headbutt that, it looked like it, before Zux gets a clear. Good leeches down the field. Will be snagged. And a couple defenders going for the stack in the backline, it looks like. Maybe a good setup for recovery. It's Goran with a disc. Goran to JDG. First score. Going the way of Beholders. Of course, speaking of Redshift, we had the Redshift Champions Series LAN in Richmond, Virginia just 3 weeks or so ago. Saw a lot of these players in real life there. Meeting some of them for the first time, seeing some of them again after the Redshift LAN last summer. JDG, who just scored there, definitely one of those super standout players in the Champions Series. Played absolutely incredible at LAN. But over here, it's going to be snagged by Caesar. Caesar on over to Citizen. Couldn't quite line it up on the shot, but a good look. Taken back by Steel Sky. Steel Sky trying to windmill it through, but right into the midst of Goran, where it's lost now. And sent to the midfield. Interception, though. So back to Redshift for only a moment, because there is a shift in the tides. Down the floor. Kicking it into gear. It's JDG is here. And a Hezi move before the Dragon Dunk. Oh no! Lost the handles on it. They'll still find a pass, but now it's a lot tougher of a move. JDG, second play, another denial this time. Gone to Zux. Unfortunate, they had the lane, and it just didn't work. That one, though, it will. Steel Sky, he hits those. Those are one of the ones that just kills you as a team. Beholders, that is, where again you had a guarantee, it seems like, and then it just does not pan out. I'm not quite sure if it was saved or it was like a lost grip, or what happened on that walk and dunk. But again, it's one of those that can really shift momentum quickly, as it will be off the backboard, nearly into the goal. Oh, I love the results of that pull. 8-7, Mint just winning over Vanilla. I gotta go cap that for a moment. Hopefully that didn't freeze up my screen just there, but I had to screen it. I'm sending that to someone. Anyways. Anyway, thank you for voting, by the way. Thank you very much. So JDG is here with a passing play over to Original at the bow tie. Bow tie to the bubble. And they've got Goran there, captaining the ship and looking off the lip. Looks like off that post. Some dubstep disc, but it will be missed on the clear. And now a double KO, and away it goes into left lane past the midfielder. Another one of those goes at the goal, resulting in a deep clear, but quickly another one. Just down the floor, up the floor. Side to side, up, front, side to side. Right by the shoulder are the Beholders on defense, and now getting Redshift in the goal for the offense. It's 5-2. K. Linkwo saying mint chocolate sucks. I take great offense to that. Great offense to that. It's one thing to not like it, but to just slam it like that. Harsh. Harsh. Anyway, it's going to be back to the offense here for Seattle Beholders. It's now with a pass up there to JDG. Goran now trying to rebound it, and losing it off the shield was Caesar, but taking it back was Citizen, able to at least slap it out there into a rebound from JD. JD backs it out smartly to Goran at the logo. Rad logo, that is. Now Goran dragging it up the floor. Has a few lanes. Oh, weaves one over. Might have been risky, but nah, gets it nonetheless. I think such an unexpected anchor pass almost, that it almost froze the goalkeeper. It's like when you're not expecting a pass to come in. Otherwise, I would say that would have been diveable, but just because it wasn't really a telegraphed pass, it came out so quickly. It just kind of caught for a tenth of a second, the goalkeeper unawares. But nonetheless, Redshift now back at the offense. 1 point advantage as they back it out into the midfield. Have some options with Zux and Caesar, as well as Citizen, kind of forming a triangle in the outer edges of that bubble. Reaching for the pass, it's Caesar. Reaching for the stars, it's Caesar. Reaching for the disc, it's JD. And the opportunity now lost into the midfield, where one player for either team able to get there for a quick second. Recovery to Nah. Now searching, scanning, and a little hook pass up to the shoulder backboard touch. Nice from Goran. I like that. Almost a, I guess you can call it a fake. It wasn't really a huge, move to that fake. It was kind of just a very subtle head fake, but that was enough to just trick out the goalie again. And you got to throw those extra moves sometimes. And Goran, one of those players for the longest of times, very, very clever in how he finishes near that goal in the 2-point zone, especially. Definitely a player to watch out for if he's diving on you, because he'll pull some tricks out of the book a few different times. To this date, I think he's still the only player who I've seen do this shot. If you observe the cameras real quick, boom, boom. He's done that twice on high voltage in past seasons. I think the only player I've seen do that otherwise. It's going to be taken here by Steel Sky. Steel Sky, don't miss! I'm just saying. Obviously, maybe I'm stuck. I'm stuck in 2021 a little bit here. Early 2021. Because obviously it used to be Steel Sky, you compliment, of course, the goalkeeping, which is still consistent as ever, but legitimately, probably one of the most devastating and accurate shooters. If he has an open 3, I always expect it to go in now. That's how reliable that Steel has become from those long bombs when that lane is open, especially. So, big development certainly in the game, and that's a big development on the score sheet because it's 11 in their element for Redshift. Oh yeah, not a platinum match. Sorry, that was the last match. Back to Master. Apologies for that. That's because we have to manually do that for the moment, the stars and the overlays. And I'm so used to not doing that for the last 4 seasons. I have to think about it sometimes. That said, good call out, Psych. It's fixed. Certainly not platinum. That will be masterful! Watch out! Citizen just broke in his own house. They are absolutely in control. 14-6, and the full confident fling. That was first class express on the shipping. Now it's original there, slipping it over to Goran. They are absolutely on a tear for Redshift, so needing to find some points and find it fast. And now unable to get that. JD with a rebound being stunned by Zux. Zux left lane clear, bouncing into the tunnel to Goran. Goran finding a way now to move up the field. Citizen trying to approach and aggress. Meanwhile, the offense doing just the same. Gets them the goal. It's 14-8. Breaking a few goals ice here. JDG. Putting him back, at least, not in comfort, but at least in a little bit of a better position. It's still going to be a battle, though. Down by 6. Newt saying that this guy, I'm assuming Citizen, sinks a shot, insane shot every game. Yeah, that's why it's Master. Or Platinum. Just kidding. Master, of course. So, back lane, Redshift, they're in control. They're going to back out this disc, smartly so, to drag the defenders out, knowing they have to be the aggressors at this point if they want to come back. Citizen there from the top of the cloud. And seeing if they can slice or even splice a pass over that does bounce quite nice over to the wedge and back into the wall. So, another back out there. Passing it forward. And again, they don't even need to score. A minute left here, but a turnover. So seeing what these Master teams can do, they can make a late game comeback, a tight angle, and it will be snatched out by Zux. So keeping them in control, but another heave. It's an open 3 and plasters it in for Goran. They are feeling quite all right on the Beholder's side. All right, not much time, but time is there. Quick turnover could help things a lot. And obviously, this is the time where, if you know me and my cast, I'll just say no open threes on the other end. That said, Citizen making play, turning around, and that would have been ridiculous. But getting kind of caught up there. Caesar, same thing. Original with a duck and a pass off to the tunnel. Goran lining it up, but they do have one goalie smartly, wisely, trying to stun them out now. JDG lining up from the boots, anchoring down. Oh, a save there. Steel Sky and Zux able to co-op that defense and just able to secure, indeed, the win in round one. Clutch, clutch, and clutch. All right, round one, an exciting one for sure. It was looking like Redshift was smooth sailing to the end of that round with a big lead, but no, a late match comeback, a few shots to put them back within reach, a potential overtime threat, but just denied it by a little bit. Redshift able to clutch up that round. Again, between Steel Sky and Zux, there were the Seattle players were trying to brawl out those goalkeepers, but between the two of them, I'm honestly not sure which one got the grab. They both got it about the same time. I think it was Steel Sky with the initial save, and then Zux was like right there, a split second later with a grab and a clear. But whatever the case was, the fact that they were both there gave him a great chance, because both Steel and Zux are really talented inside that goal as defenders. So that's a dangerous duo to contend with. JD trying for the three-pointer to tie it from the anchor, the boot, not able to get going. Not past that defense. Against other defenses, that might have worked. But that's it. All right, here we go. Round two. About to start. So let's see. Jinx also stopping by in the chat. Welcome to it as well. And Far Shot. Good to see you. Also in the chat. Welcome. And let's keep it going, shall we? Round two. Original taking possession, sending it over to Goran. Goran, the bottom slice, quite nice. First score, the Beholders. Splice saying JDG, MVP of the Beholders, perhaps. And yeah, he was. Beginning of the round, I was saying, right, shouting JDG's praises, because over the Redshift series just played out of his mind in some of those matches at LAN just a few weeks ago. There's Caesar, also an attendee of said champion series, competitor. Meanwhile, Zux at the goal trying to contest Original, but some deep midfield play and passing play coming in. Citizen able to slip by the defense. Zux, same thing, and then the results. Defense was there, just not maybe a tenth of a second too late. Able to stun, but Zux still had that shot off right in time. I don't know what's wrong with chat right now, but guys are kind of creeping me out. Now, Original taking the disc here on the QB, up to JDG. Citizen on the approach. Citizen on the grab, the steal. That'll bounce slow though. And actually right past the hands. Uh-oh, open goal! Bouncing bottom, but dunked home. Nice cleanup from Citizen. Grab the bucket and the mop. What's up, Cardi? Well, they didn't get the 3. But they still got the cleanup. What? What, chat? What? WAP, it's never mind. Anyways, it's Original down the floor. I was gonna say something that would have got me in trouble. Anyways, it's JD is here with a pass and a finish from Nah. I was really considering, but no, I stopped. I wasn't gonna say what you think I was gonna say, but I was gonna say something else that I shouldn't have. So we're good. What a pass! I like that. What a pass. Even better. Anyway, it's over to Steel Sky. Steel Sky passing it over to Citizen, but intercepted by Nah. And JDG on the stack. They fling it deep. Goran has, well, not quite a boost, so just has to watch it helplessly as Steel Sky obtains it and then throws his arms up in the air. Happy with a clear, I guess, or maybe just stretching. It's going to be taken by Nah. Steel Sky, some good brawls now, playing a little monkey in the middle. and actually able to force a haphazard pass. JD, though, with a stun and able to secure the disc for a moment before, well, losing it off the wall. So back to Redshift. Citizen inverted, sending it past nicely to Zux. Zux one more to steal, turning, and will find the shot at the bottom pocket, or left pocket rather, on the backside of the goal. Steel Skydiver assisted nicely by Zux, and just a great play. Really efficient passing. You know, it was close quarters, so your passes have to be really executed to perfection. It can't be too fast, can't be too slow. It's like, you know, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. They gotta be just right, or they'll blow your house down. No, that's not the one. But anyway, 6-5 here in the second round, and working up the floor, JD with a pass over to the bottom wedge, and then back to JD on the cuts from the barrier. Hits it, sinks it, 7-6. Loving this round so far. Back and forth. So quick launch, Zux being contested, but still finds a pass way over to Citizen. Citizen has a fake and opts for the back out instead to steal. Steel Sky contested as well, so has to pass it over. Will bounce down below to the boots, taken by Steel, and one more heave and a swing merry-go-round in the second round. 8-7 Redshift. Not sure whether I like the orcs or the creepers more, chat. Not quite sure. Original here with the disc now, sending it over to the tunnel. Trying to send it to the opposite tunnel, but a bit ragged on the first passes, but Goran still secures it and passes it over there. JDG trying to maneuver around the cloud and down to the boots. Eventually gets possession, tries to ender, but unable to do that against the two players as it once again gets sailed into the opposite zone, and he don't miss! Steel Sky from the cloud just about. Don't miss. Big shot now, 11-7 in the second round, 4.5 minutes to go here. Seattle Beholders attempting to put on another scoring run. They're going to need to. Original, a quick duck, little Matador move it seems like, as Goran has a pass, and a few of them in fact here in the triangle formation across the midfield. One in the bubble right above the backboard. Indeed will be going to JD, but a little too strong on the pass unfortunately, so unable to make anything work out of that. Few turnovers in the midfield before clear, and grabbing it is JD from the bottom of the floor. Sends it to Goran. Goran slicing it around. Zux the interception, so some more clears resulting in a ping-pong possession, or series of possessions rather, as JD tries to make a play to that left lane. Goran now eyeing it down, looking for the boop, and no, Steel Sky from the roof, raising it and clearing it as they clear beneath the boots. Whoa, what a save from Nass, saying no way. Now way, well, it's out of there. Put it on layaway, seeing if they can collect it. No, it's gonna be Redshift. Back at it, maybe looking for that wall shot, the Kung, but no. It's got to be taken again by Redshift, though. They still maintain offense, and they have the players available for the pass. A two-man game. Citizen and Caesar there. But Goran now diving out. Oh, miss the grab. And the cleanup coming in from Caesar this time. 13-7. 3 minutes left. And this is one of those times where I'd say, if they have it, probably timeout zone. Probably. Because they're still in fine position here for the Beholders, but they gotta really be careful and not do that. Turn it over. So that's gotta go deep into... Oh, well, no, not a three. The rebound, though. It's gotta be good. And they make an inside two. That is what you worry about. Again, off of the unforced errors that happen, right? The backboard rebound that slipped by their fingertips. It's gonna happen to every team and every player at some point. But when it does, you know, for a lot of players, that's when you start getting in your own head about it once you respawn, saying, oh, we really should not have given that away. And then that's when you see a quick turnover and a score. You know, it happens so often. Steel Sky getting a great save. Nearly self-goals it, but Citizen preventing it. clearing it this time. Great save by Steel. Sorry, I don't think I gave that enough hype. It's just so normal for him these days. But anyways, it's going to be taken now by Goran. Goran now to the backboard and from the back to the front. Now windmilling it home. Little show and go. 143 remaining in this round. Redshift still in pretty great position. So, you know, a few twos in the next 90 seconds, but more than likely they're going to need a couple threes. Just kind of with how this round has been going. If they can get one there, I mean, there it is! There it goes! But oh, it's Redshift on the board! I'm not even paying attention to the colors anymore. That's going to be some ice, I think, at this point. And Redshift now on the season. You know, again, both teams trying to find their wins, and this will put them in the win category. In fact, with 3 and 2, it looks like. You know, Seattle Beholders, they have been close on many occasions, and I think one of those cases where we've seen every Master Division, well, both Master Divisions across Europe and North America, where, you know, tough going of things, misleading records you see, because these are teams, you know, like in Seattle Beholders, who would be doing great right now, and high diamond certainly, but just not having their way, really, in this season so far. Redshift, they got that magic 20-point number, 21 in fact. And you know, when a team scores 20 points plus in a VRML round, that's usually the team who wins. That means they are just popping off. Very rare to see two teams get that mark. Just a big game here showing up. A lot of different players showing up for Redshift to make it happen. And for Seattle Beholders, you know, on to the next one. We, of course, have the Challenger Cups here. And Elite Cups, that's a deep shot, just missing a little bit by Citizen. But we have those Cups coming up in another couple weekends. And of course, next weekend, as Goran grabs it, which is to say, not tomorrow, like not this weekend, but next weekend, we have Tyroland as well coming up. So there's a lot of excitement in the air around the community, for sure, and a lot of different things to be watching on the VRML streams. We'll have those events casted here on this channel as well. But congrats to Redshift, able to secure a pretty domineering second round victory. As we go to the score screen there, courtesy of Spark, nightvr.gg. So with that, we have, let's see, the next match. Looks like we'll get there in a timely fashion, too. With, another 6 minutes or so to spare. So, yeah, we have the Bite of 87. They're going to play against Lightbuwlb here in just a few minutes. Let me get you guys your channel points also. There you go. But yeah, so since I do have a few minutes, for those who didn't catch that match yesterday, Lightbuwlb played here on Channel 1, I believe. Took Ace into an overtime in the second round, although Ace was ultimately the victors. And over on Channel 2, around the same time, I was casting Bite of 87 versus Hexalink, Apples. I'm still not quite sure. Twitch chat tells me one thing. Like, Twitch chat tells me it's like apples, but Google says it's appals. So I don't know about you guys. But nonetheless, Bite of 87 versus Hexalink last night also went into an overtime in round 1, and that was an amazing match. If you guys didn't catch that, I'm going to continue recommending you do. I don't think enough people heard. Point is, though, overtimes abound, overtimes aplenty here on VRML streams, and that's been always a exciting thing to see. I think I had 3 of them last night. So, as well as 3 or 4 occasions where we had those game winners at the very end of either a round or overtime. That's why I love this format. I do. Clutch moments every 10 minutes of action, it seems like. Anyways, that said, alright. You do have a few minutes, so I'm going to take you into an intermission here in a second, just making sure I didn't miss anything in the Twitch chat. Nope, no redemptions for once. I'm good. Bay VR, hello. I don't think I've said hi to you yet, so welcome to the chat, as well as LIGMA. Hi. Shout out to Five Night at Freddy's also for some reason. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So congrats to Redshift. I'm going to send you guys into an intermission and set up for the Bite of 87 versus Lightbuwlb. You guys don't go anywhere. And I'll be back to chat and cast and all that other good stuff. Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Channel 1. I'm Palidore, and we've got one more match for you here, at least on my cast tonight. It's the Bite of 87 versus Lightbuwlb. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant this match will be. Both these teams played just yesterday across the channels, and they took it into overtimes on both ends. For Lightbuwlb, they went to OT versus Ace. For Bite 87, they went to OT versus Hexalink. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was calling them before. Hexopolis. I'm still keeping that campaign alive. Hexopolis is a great name. Hexalink is also a great name, but Hexopolis is a great name. Anyways, regardless of all that, here we go. So channel point bets, you have a few minutes left on that, but these teams about to ready up here shortly, I think. Yeah. So welcome back to the chat. I see Shorty in there cheering on Lightbuwlb. Rainsy also in there. How's it going? Doc Education. Pally, he's the man, the dude who rhymes and stuff and plans. Oh, you're not wrong. Welcome, Doc Education, also to the chat there. See, also Bend in the chat. Saw earlier on. Thanks for having me in that cast once again. Inferno, also in the cast. Welcome. Good games earlier, guys. See, I was waiting for it, Rainsy. I knew you were gonna go there. You didn't have to, but you did. There's nothing to say. Spreading rumors. That's a more vicious rumor than the one about Sir Dimwit existing, which he does, by the way. He's admitted to it. There's a clip out there somewhere. What about the corpse audition? What about it? See, on those nights where like I cast a ton of matches, or especially like Challenger Cups and things where it's just hours and hours of casts, kind of gets my voice all raw and stuff. It's only then that I can pull off the the like deep corpse voice. Can't do it now because I'm not that bad right now. But yeah, when I get a lot of casts in the next morning, it's like I can hit baritone notes just about. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Inferno has to go because you got grounded for being too loud during your match. So have a good night. Thank you. I'm sorry your night wasn't better, I guess. Unfortunate. Hurts your voice. I mean, I can't complain too much. A lot of my casting is more like head voice, as opposed to like the dimwit growls, like where it's just makes for great bassy tones, but also kind of wrecks the old vocal box, you know. So anyway, here we go. Round one. Let's knock down my green screen. Let's get to it. So the Bite of 87 over on orange, and on blue, Lightbuwlb. Dang, if they can turn it up here to start this joust. There's Baby True with a slinger, intercepted by Swagwar, who inverts sideways rather, but gets it stunned, and Brainbot now down the highways as Zen with the right of way, but being stopped right away. Back to Ducknub to the bottom where it's picked. Oop, bye baby. Never mind. True! Fat fingered a couple buttons there. And now will be Ducknub back to, well, Ryruff on the pickoff and sends it on the left clear. That's going to bounce the stack here, looking like it's going to get there first. And the score for Bites. And indeed, they light up the goal. Took an extra second to do it. Swagor got the first 2 points. Looks like a lot of chat there on the predictions, favoring the Bite of 87, 14 to 5 in terms of voting. In terms of channel point distribution, 85% in favor of the Bite of 87, so if Lightbuwlb does achieve the prediction upset, that'd be some decent payouts there for the Lightbuwlb fans. Nonetheless, Brainbot here capturing the disc, ducking below. Some big brains there. and able to really squeeze through some tough angles on those defenders, but they will turn it over eventually, and down the floor they're gonna hurry down. Swagwar scored the first one. Green Pigeon kind of taking it away, but Swagwar still able to obtain. And now looking off into the distance for a distant back pass. Gonna get right back to Swag at that sideline. They have a few reset options should they want, and indeed they will go for the bow tie. Meanwhile, repositioning now, they have players left and right in the bubble, just around those shoulders. Meanwhile, dragging it in and opting to go out once again. It's right rough to the Cloud. Resets to Looney. Looney from the Cloud. Now, with Baby True just below, and Zen as well, trying to play the defense, but instead a dunk. So if the defense doesn't dive at you, what do? You walk it in, recognizing that and capitalizing for 4 points on Bite of 87. All right, so here we go. The law asking who made the points. What points? Those points? Those points! They made the points. Green Pigeon lights up that joint. 7 points. Law asking where's the speed? Oh, the speed, to be returned soon. To be returned soon. Don't worry. Yeah, still a couple small things we're missing, but hopefully the rest of the overlay cleanliness makes up for it. That'll be back, though, shortly. We got it under works. Back, though, as far as the actual goals being scored, like the throw speed, the distance, that still appears. It's just underneath there where the rosters appear. That's where the banner is now, so watch out, watch out. Back into the bottom of the boot here. No, I just said joint has many different references, and one of them is just a place, you know? Like, welcome to the joint, you know? Yeah. It's gonna be Swagwar here, sending it down the tunnel into the opposite joint, and being disjointed and anointed with a punch. Go get the ointment. It's back to Ducknub. Oh, disappointment! It's taken by Swag. Swag backs it out to the barrier. Now has a pass to Ryruff on the opposite lane. Ryruff uncontested momentarily. Ducknub, though, on the approach. Juking me out a little bit as Ryruff sends it to the midfield over to Green Pigeon. That Green Pigeon now from the Cloud, just hanging out there on the perch. Backing it out in the positioning from the Orange Squad. Bite of 87. You can see playing just about every lane here, in and outside the bubble. A rectangle formation to, again, drag the defenses out, provide those long passing avenues, and develop plays just like this. Bite of 87 won't miss. Green Pigeon. Top pocket. They're very near it at the very least. And timeouts. Ben JDE calling that from a mile away. Some good predictions there on your end. Because indeed, there it is. They're down by 9 points. They've still got half this first round remaining, however. And Jay Friend saying, don't put time in. No, so time, as I was mentioning yesterday, time had some insane saves in overtime. Back-to-back super clutch and tough saves in overtime against Hexalink last night. Followed by that Green Pigeon making a tunnel shot. Well, I'll just show you. Right about here. Right about here. Green Pigeon hit an overtime winner between the Nugget and the barrier. It was a dead eye. And I just about died on the cast. Kinda did. I'm actually the ghost of Pally here. Boo. Anyway. Also, hey, what's up, Palace in the chat? I guess I'll be seeing Palace also in like, what, 20 minutes or so. Playing for only like the second time. Me, that is. getting a little scrim in afterwards. I'm trying to keep the balance, you know? Back to casting in VRML now, so not as much playtime, but of course, gotta get a scrim in now and then, so I'm not totally rusted. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Now, of course, with Palace and the Law, gonna be seeing them both at Nepa Charity Land in another month or so. St. Louis. Going to be seeing a lot of these players here as well at the Tyro LAN, which again will be streamed here on VRML next weekend on Friday and Saturday. That's going to be a fun one over in Atlanta, Georgia. Got a lot of things going. Of course, we also have the Duckman LAN over in Europe. And that one's going to be mid-April. I can't remember the dates exactly. A little bit too far off of my brain. But that one's going to be in Bournemouth. I hope I'm saying that right. Bournemouth, UK. Or as an American might say it, Bournemouth, UK. Then there's even some OCE lands coming up. I believe a month or two after that. A lot of things, making up for lost time, I guess, these last couple of years without these events. 2022 is the year of the LAN. But watch out, because we're landing back in the first round with a 9-point deficit. Lightbuwlb trying to get their first score here on offense. I like the spacing and I like the patient passing as they get it quite successfully on a string line of passes up and down the floor and up and down the geo, but taken out. That green pigeon, good steal. Kind of closing the doors there on the offensive attempt. Into the tunnel, lining up a pass crossways. Will be sent over. Ryruff has some options there. To the top, maybe trying to hit green pigeon on a cut, but a great grab. Baby True. Baby True gets it out into the trap where it's taken back by Bite87. A quick pass, nice communication. However, they're unable to actually get the disc, so Green Pigeon will secure it from the backboard. Opting for the shoulder, a handoff pass attempt there, maybe a miscommunication. Ryruff, though, resetting, trying to find some peace through the chaos. And Bite87, offensive opportunities, another grab there, nicely from Zen. Zen with a quick juke before the clear right side. Now another chance to maybe get a goal if they can get there. Everyone trying to scramble for that disc and a few stuns before it's taken by True and Brainbot now separating below. They might have that angle. They need to find the pass. They do. Can they finish? They do. They get the 2. And the first 2 at that. An important hit. 3:48 remaining and cuts the deficit to 7 on Lightbuwlb. Kay also asking in the chat earlier on, is this the last match of the night? I don't think so, no. There'll be other stuff. This will be my last cast personally, but there's some other matches either on Channel 2 or perhaps on Channel 1. Go check out the website for more info, but I'm pretty confident as a shot is super dominant from Swagwar. Looking Super Saiyan. I'm just saying. That was dead center as well. 12 points, back ahead by double digits on the bite of 87. All right, so Baby True there into the right lane. And obtained by Green Pigeon and Swagwar. That's going to be deep down, taken back by Ryruff. Ryruff has some angles, has some time to work with as well. Shows, goes, and goals. 14-2. Psychotic confirming just that there. So apparently Channel 2 for the moment, although I think Wonder's camming, right? So feasibly could be Channel 1. I would think Wonder also has authority, but I don't mind at all. I'm sure Twitch chat would love to see Channel 1 cast, and if for nothing else, just for the channel point predictions. Like I said, you know, ideally you'd like to say, hey, Twitch chat, you know, come on in, you know, keep us company, support these teams out of the goodness of your heart, but I have a sneaking suspicion for some people it's just about the channel points. You know, that's okay. That's okay. But happy to have you guys here across our channels here tonight in North America. Bite of 87 in pretty good position to take this round with less than 2 minutes to spare. They've got point control, they've got clock control, they've got disc control, and they've definitely just been able to show this poise across their 3 casted matches thus far. They have impressed every time, suffice to say. Now, Lightbuwlb, they've had rough going of things on some of these matches, you know, near wins in rounds or games. I think it's a deceptive record because this is a super talented team in Lightbuwlb, without a doubt. But just have fallen a little bit short on a couple of the endings on some of these matches. But definitely one of those teams I fully expect to just get better and better as the season goes on. And if they can make a shot here, that would have been a great way to get him going again towards the end of this round. And a pass bound, oh, but couldn't knock it in the bottom pockets. But a baby true rebound will just go off, I think, the dome there. So someone kind of putting a cork on the goal, it seems like, unfortunately. As Swagwar gets the retention. And again, round 1 on the way for the win on 87. Now back at the cuts, a little too strong in the pass, couldn't find Green Pigeon. Will be taken by Ducknub. If they can stack down the floor, but actually never mind, because Swagwar was already there. Thinking ahead of the pack as they burst down again for a mid lane brawl and a rebound to Looney. Looney inverting, a quick hurl, and will not be able to hit its mark. Deep clear by Baby True, intercepted though in the midfield. Few passes threaded along and couldn't hit Green Pigeon on the last one that might have resulted in a score. Baby True, another rebound into the clear, but another interception coming in from Looney. Looney down the line and sneaking past Swagwar as the first round does indeed wind to a close. Height of 87, 14-2. Also, Superstab with a resubscription with Prime. That's 5 months. Thank you so much, Superstab, in the chat. Appreciate your guys' support as always. Means a lot, means a lot. All right, so with that, cheers to that. Finished the last of my iced coffee. Not so icy anymore, I must admit. That's actually pretty lukewarm. Unfortunately, can you believe that it was a high of 83 degrees here? It's the beginning of February. Arizona, man. Arizona. Anyway. I'm high on life. That's all. Dash. Law dash. The temperature was high. Unfairly so. Kind of miserable. I have to turn on the AC again, I think. It's been a while since I had to do that. And by a while, I mean like a couple months. Alas, alas. But, anyway. Into the second round we go. And let's see if Lightbuwlb can, rekindle themselves. Turn it up, turn it on. And show up like I know they absolutely can. But this Spite of 87 team, I feel like low-key is, going to be one of those teams with a really, really great chance at Master. Maybe not so low-key. I mean, everyone knows the talent level of these players, but I'm just saying, they've actually, I was already expecting great things from this team starting the season, but I dare say they've almost exceeded at points. They've shown really a full set of both offense and defense. They have fast offense, they have slow offense, they have great defenders in goal and in the midfield. It's a really tough team to beat at their best, and they've been at their best for a lot of these matches, as it's going to be, the beautiful play actually from Lightbuwlb. So you love to see that, where a team unable to get too much going in the first round, but they start off with a first goal. In fact, they just met their scoring total from round 1. So, hey, 1 minute in, and they're already on a much better path here to start things off. Let's see where this carries them, though, in the coming minutes. Joust from Bite of 87 has the open goal. That was nearly in from Swagwar. Kind of a dangerous stack there, pressuring in the midfield, but leaving the goal open. A kind of no-looker there to Zen. Zen being contested by Looney, just pans it right back to Brainbot. Brainbot a calm one to Ducknub, and Ducknub a long one over there to Baby. Having it stolen in the midfield, Looney backs it out to Ryruff. Ryruff will push up the floor and duck underneath for a pass to that Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon from the bottom of the floor has some cutting options, potentially doesn't need them, actually. Drives it in after the efficient juke off the boot. 2-2, 2 minutes in. And, furthermore, about a minute ago, Superfly now with 5 more. Gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to our channel and to the community. Appreciate that. Extra so. Thank you. Very kind of you guys. Of course, here in the VRML, the community casted by the Echo community itself, and all proceeds from the bits and the subs from our Twitch channels here do go right back to the casters at the end of the season. Proportionate to what they stream, where they stream, and on the stream, well, it's going to be picked off by DuckNub, and has it stolen, though, by Swag. They fake! Oh, and faked himself, maybe, because it will be dislodged successfully, but the pass now in quick succession, and what a pocket there, dropped in by Ryruff as he dived in. 4-2, favoring Bite of 87. Lovely job, but again, yeah, thank you so much there to Superfly once more. And alright, so on the launch, seeing if Lightbuwlb can defend this one. They got that first score quickly, but again, reminding you that they scored only the 2 points in the first round. So a promising start for Lightbuwlb, but want to definitely see them start pushing this up a little bit more, going for that wall bounce. It could have been a shot, could have been a pass. Either way, though, it does get past Brainbot, and Ryruff is able to secure it before it has a chance at hitting the pocket. Once again, though, Lightbuwlb the play, but they slap it right towards the interceptor there. Looney in the midline. And back again, Lightbuwlb, though, able to take it first. They have the back pass to Brainbot, and Brainbot now with Green Pigeon nearby. Finds a good pass over to the left lane on the trench to DuckNub, and DuckNub will just work it around the midfield. Now a deep throw, confident fling, will not be hit there. The stack might have been there for the recovery, but unable to track it down, unfortunately, for Lightbuwlb. So they will remain, well, in possession, just without some extra points here following the last array of plays. Now bouncing off that side wall into the window, but no! DuckNub sends it off on a great steal clear, and a second one from Zen. Lightbuwlb giving themselves a lot of chances at offense. They've just not been able to really read the disc when it comes to getting into the bubble. That said, they do here. Brainbot attempting a jump shot, but gets dislodged at the apex of the jump, it looked like. Nice defense, certainly, as a Cloud attempt will bounce into the bubble. Setting up Looney for a casual bounce off the backboard. 6 points for Bite of 87. 2 points on Lightbuwlb's end as they go back at the joust advantage. As I said, again, they were doing a good job getting to the disc first and getting plenty of clears. It was just the lack of rebounds on those clears off the walls and such that was kind of undoing them on most of those plays. But otherwise, they had a lot of great looks. And then they're still plenty close, only a 4-point game as they pass along the midline. But Swagwar with some good defense, able to knock it down. Green Pigeon, not the same results, unable to knock that one, but Ryruff rebound, Ryruff around the nest and down the middle of the goal. The stun didn't matter. Swimming is Ryruff. Drowning. Someone go save Ryruff. He's drowning. Okay, so 8-2 in round 2. Also, thank you to Jungle Boy for the follow just a minute ago, as well as Grimbane waiting with a party of 3. Welcome to the VRML stream here tonight. Round 2 underway at the moment between these two teams. And it will be Ryruff, 1,000,001 jukes before the handoff to Swag. Some jukes of his own right before passing it off. This is what I mean. This is why this team is dangerous. It's why they're dangerous, because look, all their players, they are very mobile. They are hyper mobile. They're going to go for the jukes, but at the same time, they've also been going for a lot of the extra passes, and they've been willing assisters and team players. So they really have a good balance, you know, of that mobile, athletic gameplay, coupled with the high chemistry team play, the slowdown play. That said, on the way for them, it's DuckNub, and that's a quick goal, punishing off of the clear right before any defenders, any extra defenders can get back into bubble. Nice work to put them back within 4 points. There's still a few minutes left. Opportunities abound. Let's see. So that Green Pigeon on the offensive possession here for the Bite of 87. Able to send it over to Looney. Looney back to Pigeon. Midfield passing, quite successfully so, as Swagwar. Oh, you can't give him those! Swagwar gets the goal. 3 points, 18 meters out. Gonna hit those pretty consistently. Like I was saying in our last match, for Steel Skydiver, right, where one of those players kind of been on that fast track up the mountain of VRML since a couple seasons ago. You expect them to hit them anytime they're open. Swag, much the same way. If that shot's open, it's usually going to go down, even from some tough angles at times. So you better watch out, or you will definitely cry. You'll definitely pout. I'm telling you why. It's much too late for this reference. Nonetheless, let's see who's coming to town on the rebound. It's going to be Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon sending it over, but Baby True on the nice dive out the floor, bouncing off that station. And there's the train or the wagon as they crawl down the bottom line and up for the reset. Why not? Setting it off in a pass to Pigeon. Pigeon trying to tap it over before the stun to Swag. Swag at the tip of the reach. Quick fakes and would have been a make, but BrainBot saying absolutely not. Got the brains and the hands. That's some hand-eye coordination. Now maybe the dead eye. No, couldn't find it. Rebound though at the top of the reach. Duck Nub being stunned. Going duck hunting there. And let's see if this results in a shot. Looking good for it, but no, butted out of there, I think. Maybe a headbutt accidentally, but either way, Ryruff is going to maintain possession for them. They'll send it over to the Bowtie. Green Pigeon from the right line, right lane, into the shoulder. Swag with a fake. With a fake. And with a back out. And that's what I mean again, right? You see, they're trying not to force anything. They don't have to, and I like it. It's very tough to remember just to back it out when you have discs sometimes. I can verify firsthand. But Swag War here with the disc. Just trying to keep the defense honest, keep them on their toes. Before the pass, oh my goodness, what a finish that was. Look at that, almost lulled the defense to sleep with the fake, the fake, the fake, the fake, the fake, then the pass and the goal. Kaboom!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Automod holding messages from the law. Quit bullying! Down to the bottom of the floor, though. BrainBot tapping it over. That's going to hit up Swag, and Swag's going to hit up that goal. Yes, sir. 15-4. And that is a strong second round. Just as strong as the first, in fact, here. For the Bite of 87.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The law really not happy about the backboard shots, apparently, from Swag.
Seconds remaining.
Well, I'm sure Swag will note that and respond appropriately. But Duck Nub here down to Baby True. Baby True having it stolen. Yeah, from what I recall, the law was the one who kind of trained Swag, as I recall, from talking to Swag in some of those like mixed matches and scrims across the off season. So, you know, some coaching advice coming in. But yeah, 2-round win. Gotta hand it off to Bite of 87. They've really shown up every single time I've casted them so far. Been able to impress on the whole. Lightbuwlb, they're unfortunately unable to find that win and just could not get their offense going. You know, they had a lot of opportunities, but just some misreads and, you know, not really the rhythm there for them on the offense to find their shots. Because they were stacking faster a lot of the time in that round and able to get the disc first, but then just kind of lost out on the stack-accuracy, I guess. Shout out to Smooth Raiden, of course, on that. But nonetheless, take you to the score screen and get a look at what those stats have to provide. I do have, on my own end, my own scrims to make here in the next couple minutes, so ain't gonna hang around too long, lest I get yelled at. I saw Palace in the chat earlier, and I don't want Palace grilling me, so gotta get going. But that said, yeah. Fun stuff. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to give you guys your channel points right there by the 87. There you go. All rewarded. And yeah. So that's it for me. Thanks for joining, guys. Congrats to Bite 87 continuing their successful run here across this week. And for Lightbuwlb, like I said, I think just a matter of time before they turn it up. Right spot of having, you know, a long season. You know, these first weeks. Just consider it a warm-up. You know, I still expect great things from this team as well. Until next time, though, everybody, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League Channel 1. And tune in again quite soon. Actually, maybe on Channel 2 right now, I think is live, I see. So let me actually raid you guys over there first. Assuming they are live. I don't know if they are yet. Let me see. Okay, they are live. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let me raid you guys over to channel 2, and then I'll leave you guys with that. There you go. There you go. Connection initiated, J-Friends. Also, points refunded. Don't worry. Yeah, I know I missed it. I missed it. I'm sorry. There have been so few of them today, so, like, the couple that we have had the last couple of hours, I've missed just because I haven't been really looking or expecting them. So, my bad. I'll do better. But yeah, until next time, be happy, healthy, safe, and be great to each other. And I'm going to see you again real soon. Soon.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.